Hello, welcome back to another episode of Dear Source, your Ascendancy Hotline, where we tackle all all of life, from parenting to relationships to business to work situations to health, wellness, anything that's human related. We talk about how that is designed for your spiritual growth. What is the lesson from a spiritual aspect for you to learn from that situation that is going on? That's the only reason why it's occurring, is for your human expansion and for your human growth. And so, with that being said, let's jump right in to our letter that we received from Feeling Out of Control. And it reads, Dear Source, I feel like I'm going crazy. In one moment, I feel like everything is going well. And in the next, I'm overwhelmed and not okay at all. I'm constantly pulled in different directions, almost as if I'm carrying a dozen different energies with me all the time. It makes me feel out of sync, ungrounded, and honestly completely nuts. Some days I can't tell if these mixed feelings are something within me or if I'm picking up on energies around me. I want to understand how to ground myself and feel more stable, even when life gets chaotic. How do I learn to filter through these energies and find peace within myself? Feeling out of control. So, thank you, Feeling Out of Control. What a beautiful and, quite honestly, very vulnerable and very insightful and intuitive letter. You should be so grateful that you're so tapped in and aware. And first, I would acknowledge, like, we are energy. Our souls are energy. We are our souls. That's what we are. And when we recognize that we are our souls, everything that is occurring is energetic. So anytime we're feeling any type of emotion that's off, that's not in a state of ease and peace, that's an indicator where we have an opportunity to look within ourselves and understand what's really going on. And I'm a full believer, when negative emotions maybe hit me, I think kind of intuitively looking within myself and going, is that mine? And if that is mine, where is that coming from? And where is the source of that angst or anxiety that's being created? Because that's why those things are occurring, is to bring us back into the natural state of our natural alignment as a human being. We really are here to be in a state of ease and peace. Like, our world definitely demonstrates that sometimes ease and peace is not what's really going on here, but that is the natural state that we're supposed to be returning to. We are here to fulfill our soul's destiny by coming into alignment with our soul's unique blueprint that resides within us. We have a unique frequency that we all put out that no one else on this earth has the same frequency as us. There's a couple of rare occasions where, yes, you can maybe have an identical soul incarnated at the same time that you're incarnated, which would be labeled like they're your twin flame. I've heard that term. That there are rare occurrences, very, very few, where you would actually be the same soul blueprint, the same frequency. Just like most of the time, there's no two humans with the same fingerprints. So just something to be mindful of. But at the heart of what you're asking about is, let's say you are, you work pretty diligently on your spiritual practices, coming into alignment, being very attuned, keeping your energy very clean, and feeling at times where you can be commandeered, like, where is this coming from? And as I shared earlier, really inquiring, like, is this my energy? And sometimes you'll like listen to what source has to say to you. Sometimes you'll get the answer like yes. Then there's more inquiries like where is that stemming from? Where is that coming from? Where am I feeling that I'm lacking? Where am I driven by the attachment of this outcome? Where am I maybe feeling like I'm not in control? And so I'm running from a place of fear. Like you've got to become very inquisitive. We have to become the observers. We are not our thoughts. We are the observer of our thoughts. Our thoughts are just this spiritual eye of the heart. Like they're just a way to translate what's coming through the heart. So being aware, is this mine? And inquiring on that. And okay, if I'm translating that, what does that then mean for me? And where is that coming from? Why am I feeling that way? Oh, that like sitting with that, acknowledging that, not just bypassing it, going, oh, well, I shouldn't be feeling that way. That's not true. Part of that, the requalification of moving back into your own energy is the requalification of, okay, I know that that's not true. That is not a true statement because what is true is oneness. What is true is love. What is true is that we are in co-creation with source. So anytime we're out of vibrational alignment with that, it's just an opportunity to go, where am I not aligned with source? And how do I come back into that? So that is one inquiry. The other time when you do ask, is this mine? And you get this like, no, this isn't mine. Just right in that moment, say, I return this energy with love and light to, to the person that is gifting this to me. And I invite in my team of guides, angels, and teachers to protect my energy so that I'm not running somebody else's energy. And we exchange energy all the time. We're energetic beings. We're not just housed in these bodies. We are existing on the astral plane of existence, and there is a lot of exchange going on. We're in union with everything from the plants to the trees to the earth itself to every other human we're interacting with, not just in what we can visually see, but in the entirety of both the earth itself, the solar system, and vast beyond that. So we're all interconnected. And sometimes it can be worldly events that are going on, as we tune in and become more tapped into more of our spiritual gifts as a human being, knowing that we are energy, we do become more sensitive to energies. We become more empathic. The question and the key becomes, how do we protect ourselves to really fine tune and make sure that we're keeping all of our energy within ourselves? That's clean. So you don't also want to be unconscious, like just out bleeding and leaking your energy anywhere. You want to have all your energy contained within you at all times. So inviting all of your energy back into you and sealed and held, and having your teams protect that energy so you're not out vastly giving it out willy-nilly. That's important. But then also too, ensuring that if you do pick up on other people's energies that maybe aren't, as attuned as you, to keep their energies within themselves. Like, I want to keep my energy to myself. That is loving. We don't need to be out bleeding out our energy. We need to keep it self-contained within ourselves. We can release like their grips on us as well and send it back to them with love and light. Most people don't even know that they're consciously doing it. We are so magical and we have so many gifts, but we don't even know the power that we have in what we're doing. So it's so important to make sure that we're bringing our energy back into ourselves and then returning anybody's energy back to them that doesn't belong to us. We're not here to pick up on other people's energy. It's not enlightened to go, okay, I'm going to heal this person by absorbing this. No, no, what's healing is knowing this is my energy, this is my power, this is my presence. And by staying and standing in that and holding all of that energy within myself, I give everybody access to do the same thing. So we don't need to be bleeding out our energy to serve the world, and we don't need to be taking on anybody's energy to be serving the world. We need to be self-contained and self-aware, and knowing when you get pinged, become the observer. Ask the question, is this mine? Yes, it is. Okay, let's explore. Where is this coming from? What program was running right there that is not consciously true? Okay, let's zoom over here. It's not mine. Okay, I return that energy with love and light to whoever is sending that out. And I invite my guides, angels, ancestors, my team to protect me and to keep my energy within myself. And so as we evolve on this journey as spiritual beings and as consciousness rises, we're going into a different age in the universe. It's coming. It's happening. We're starting to see it. As Pluto entered Aquarius back like 2 weeks ago, we're entering an age of truth. We're entering an age of energy. Energy doesn't lie. We have to stand in our vibrational truth. You can say whatever you want to say, but does your energy match that same frequency and that same vibration? Everything is energy. Businesses are energy, relationships are energy, and the space from which we create is what we're going to receive back. So if we're creating and co-creating with source through fear and control, the only way we can maintain or keep anything going is through fear and control. And all we're going to get back is fear and control. That's the way the universe works. The universe works through gifting us back what we believe to be true. So if I'm co-creating with source from ease and peace and trusting that the only thing that has to flow through me is God's will, source's will, the higher power energy's will to make manifest what it wants on this earth through me, because any desire you have in your heart comes from the Father. So the universe is trying to deliver that to you. The question is can we set aside our ego and our humanness to allow that to flow through and truly be an allowance of God's will, of source's will, which is greater than our own. And our ego thinks it knows better, but really source knows better. So anytime we're not aligned with source, we're receiving karma. So this feeling in control is understanding how the universe works, how the universe is here to play with us, and we're here to play with it. We're here to co-create through it. We are an emanation of source itself, which means we are here to co-create with source with ease and with peace and with joy and with love, because that's who and what source is. Source is not anxiety. Source isn't stress. Source isn't any of those things that are of lack. The universe is infinitely abundant, and it's trying to supply everybody's needs all at that given time. But if we don't believe that to be true, the universe will only gift us what we believe and what we feel. So if I feel I'm lacking, well, the universe can only gift me lack back. It just has to, that's what's going to be mirrored back. How that comes back, how long that takes, you just don't know. Time is an illusion. We have no concept of time as a human being. We want to, again, time is created for control. Because if I know it's 2:00 and this, and this, and this, I have some kind of control. So I think this is such a beautiful letter, because I think it's about how do we expand into the vast abundance of the universe, into the space of oneness, to understand that we are the co-creators of our reality. And anytime we're getting any type of feeling that is not of joy, peace, love, that's just a GPS system to go, what is going on? Is that me? Did I pick up on somebody else? Is that mine? If it's mine, where do I need to look to requalify what I felt to be true back to the truth of what is true? If it's not mine, I return that back to them with love and light, and I envelop myself in divine protection to keep my energy within me. And I would love to connect with you. I think this is something that as we expand and move into a different age energetically, it will feel more out of control. You're going to have more moments where you don't feel contained. So I invite you in to really that self exploration. I invite you in to looking at how you can really be an observer and to know that you are your soul. You are your soul. That's what you are. You are your soul. So anything that is not soul, that's a realignment issue to bring yourself back. So we want to exist intensely in the present moment. We want to call ourselves back right now because that's the only other thing that exists. There is no past, there is no future. Again, all that exists is existing right now in this present moment. So am I presenced here? If I'm got angst and anxiety, I'm probably worried about the future. If I'm depressed and unhappy, I'm thinking about my past. Neither one exists. The only thing that exists is right now. So can you call yourself back into from all time and places to be so present in this moment and to exist intensely right now? Because if we all were in the present moment, intensely alive right now, there is no worry and there is no depression because there's nothing going on except right now. And that is, again, the illusion of our separate self, our ego, our own energy designed to work against us that's not allowing us to be presenced and one with source in any given moment. And so recognizing that that's all we have to do is just to requalify it. And I would love to get you booked on my calendar, feeling out of control. Like, go on my booking link, get a session, let's talk. Like, I am here in service of humanity, in service of the world. I am here to be a channel for source, to bring through what are the spiritual lessons going on so that you can continue to become the highest vibrational expression of yourself in this lifetime. That is the work we came here to do, is to become the beautiful flower that we continue to unveil and open, to become the sculpture and remove all the layers of marble that are covering us up. That's all the work we're here to do. And as we do that, the universe is going to keep gifting us more beautiful and beautiful things, whether that's in work, in relationships, you name it. That's how the universe works. So please book on my calendar. I invite anybody the opportunity to do that. I also am excited for what's coming in 2025, creating a spiritual community where we can come together, where we can have these conversations and truly uplift and inspire and create a network that's so powerful. We need human connection to thrive. That's how our species works. And so bringing back true human connection is paramount to the work that I'm called to do. So lots more information coming on that. So please stay tuned. And until next time, honor your truth, trust the process, and stay connected to source.